should be, and I've been ready for that for about 3 months now, and that's why I've put money into these characters. That's why I've put money into these emblems, and these brand and these layouts, and the green screen and the soundboard that I don't have, and
Fuck it.
and and just overall just theory crafting and getting ready and all these spreadsheets and and the analytical data that I've had in my head, and I'm slowly making a grand tactic to succeed, because I'm not stopping. I'm not ever gonna stop, and I'm fucking ready. And this shit is gonna, I'm telling you, my stream is, I'm going to drop shit on people like it's fucking World War II propaganda. Like, I'm not even fucking joking.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, like if I'm saying, I say enlist, I say give yourself, and that's what's gonna be on these propaganda promotion stuff, and that's how I'm gonna feel it, dude. Like, I want to consume everything, like, I'm not even joking. But I personally feel like the brand is the least thing I have to worry about, because I think I've thought about the brand so much that it's already strong.
Yeah, I don't think your brand is your problem.
Yeah.
I think
I just think
your
that when it
is what needs
everything
to be
else
molded into something that can be popular.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
It's popular to us because you value us so much, but like Selena said, that is somewhat of a losing battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think it's time where sure, personal and everything else, but I think it's time to become the entertainer, become the performer, become the streamer,
Yeah, honestly, I just think you're just at the point where you literally just have to try things.
Yeah,
Like, you just
might
can't
have
be
to
afraid to
experimental. Become the
just
god,
trial and error.
as Prime says.
So, man, I don't know if you have seen me do this, but a lot of times I kind of I don't know how that affects, or how that affects the stream at all, or what you guys feel about that when I just go on rambling like some type of tyrant or general.
Oh.
Rambling about what?
I wish I had an example.
Yeah.
Okay, so Prime said my mic cut out.
Your mic cut out.
Yeah,
slightly,
but then
we were able to get the point.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of times I'll just say it again. A lot of times I will ramble about the Order and about, as if like it's a faction, okay? And
do you know any?
See, all right, see, Selena, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about, because I feel like I'm not doing it enough.
Yeah,
and this is where I think,
we don't remember.
yes, exactly. Okay, so, and this is where
this
is where you guys, yes, and this is beautiful, because that means I'm not trying as hard as I should be, and that's good, because dude, there's one thing I can fucking do, and is I can fucking bullshit. I can talk, like I can talk really fucking good. Now, one thing I've been wanting to do is go in, as great Sith Lord Knight or Cherubi Knight, leader of the Knight's Order, and I want to maybe that's the way I can kind of transfer into this character where I'm streaming, and then all of a sudden I transfer into the Sith Lord, and then I transfer out and go back into the streamer. And I thought that I had been doing that for like weeks now, where I ramble on about the Knight's Order and how it's gonna consume everything, and how conquering and yada 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 and ancient whatever, But I guess I haven't done that enough, or maybe I haven't made it real enough to where people are noticing and going in on it. Because I've noticed that too, is like when I do it on stream, no one says anything. In fact, the chat is like completely silent when it happens. So I'm assuming that everyone's leaving.
I think people are just listening, though.
I think a lot of people do listen. That's why
Yeah,
I
I think
called
they're
out the
just.
lurkers the other day.
I think they're just
You know, I
trying
think
to,
Fox is right too.
out of respect, like just listen, not to like comment back. And again, like Cookie said, that's up to the chat, not you. Where, so for example, I don't know. I mean, it's hard because it's not like you can tell people what to talk about. But like your close people, like Fox. Fox is always there, right? You can tell Fox like, hey, whenever I say this stuff, you know that this is what I'm talking about. Well, Fox will get it. I mean, Fox knows what you say a lot of, and like, they catch up. But maybe Fox is just trying not to shove stuff down people's throats. Or like trying to be also like, I wouldn't want to say, like, I wouldn't, if I wasn't your girlfriend and you were like saying all this stuff, I wouldn't want to be like, yeah, Knight's Orders, this and that. And then they're going to be like, you're a fucking kiss ass, If nobody else is doing it.
But that's how I
So,
feel like. Look, I've always seen, and this is how I want. I always want the following the chat. Like to me, I feel like the chat is the most powerful thing for the stream. To me, it will always be, because if the chat is just so influenced by the streamer's godlike, completely fucking godlike, because the stream is the chat is into it. So there you go. He's saying this. He's saying ready up. They're throwing out the ready up emote that he's saying good guy Tommy and Trubygasm and all the shit, and the Truby boy, he's pissed off, and they're just they're all the shit is going up, and the chat is just exploding with all this stuff,
well, I think
or
honestly that's what you need to start doing with and I'm not fucking throwing everything on you, Fox, because you already do so much. But I'm saying is like, I think, yeah, I know you're
but
just
I
making
believe
a joke.
but I believe that that is another weakness, but I feel like that falls on me, because that's where I feel like I'm not doing something enough. Where again, where I asked Cookie 2 examples, and he's like, "Well, I don't know," and that's where we talked about the Discord thing, and then I talked about the rambling or the monologuing or whatever, and that's something is not happening. It's not strong enough. It's not potent enough to where the effect is having it on the stream or the chat or the following, where they're going with it. So
I think right now, exactly. That's what I was just gonna talk about. Like, what Prime just said, that your whole thing where, nobody says anything when you're talking, not rambling, talking about the Knight's Order and shit. I think they're just listening. Out of like, they're just listening, not
Mhm.
thinking they have to respond. And I think if Fox would start, even just Fox, once in a while, or just saying one thing, and you call them out on it,